Thanks for watching. I'm Prerna Agarwal, Technical Product Owner for The Guardian. Today we'll be giving you Guardian updates of Sprint 18, which lasted from July 25th to August 5th. So just a quick overview of the agenda. We are going to give you an update on the roadmap. We are also going to be reviewing the issues that we tackled in Sprint 18. We are going to flip over then and give you the demo of the issues that we solved in Sprint 18. We are going to take a look at what issues that we are going to be tackling in Sprint 19. We are going to be talking about the upcoming releases. We are also going to be giving you some of the ways that you can submit either bugs or policy requests through various different channels. So just a quick overview of the Guardian roadmap. Again, this is open source, so anyone can see that. All you need to do is install the Zenhub extension in Chrome. And when you travel to the Guardian GitHub repo, you will be able to see a tab to quickly open that up and see what's going on there. So as you can see, we are working on multi-user roles, which we are targeting to complete this release. We are also working on the real-world MRV accounting. We are working on some of the automation, which is API automation test suite. So just a quick overview over what we covered in Sprint 18. So in Sprint 18, we committed to 83 story points and we delivered 40 story points. And these story points includes 1099, labeling issue in GCP, 1035, dry run for Guardian operations, 884, 1105, and we also solved some of the bugs, which includes 1129, 1130, 1131, and 1132. So let's look at demo of Sprint 18. So the first ticket what we'll be talking about is 1035, dry run for Guardian operations. Currently, users have no ways to estimate the effect of various actions they take via the API or UI. It would be a useful feature in particular for estimating the ability to pay for the blockchain transactions. So just to solve this, let's look at our demo. As you can see, I have imported the latest IREC policy, which is IREC 4. And when I import, by default, the policy would be in the draft status. So previously, we just had two options for the policies, which is the draft and the publish. But now we also have the dry run. So in order to start the dry run, you need to click on the drop-down option where you have a dry run option. So this dry run is basically executing your policy in such a way that no transactions, no artifacts are published on Hedera. It's everything in the local database. So when I click on this, it loads and you see you have an option of go and your status of the policy is dry run. Now, if you want to run the policy in the dry run, you need to click on go. Once you click on go, you have several options in the dry run, which is view config, restart, create user, users, transactions, artifacts, and IPFS. Now let's look at each of the option in detail. So when I click on view configuration, it's basically viewing your policy in the dry run mode. You can view your complete policy and you can also exit your dry run by clicking on stop, or you can also publish this policy by clicking on the publish. Now let's look at the other option, which is restart. So this restart option is you can either restart your dry run operation in middle of anywhere of your execution of IREC. Create user is you can create a virtual users. By default, we only have an administrator, which is your standard registry. Now, in order to test your IREC, we also need another user, which is registrant. So in order to do that, you can click on create user. When you click on create user, now you have an option of virtual user 1 in the users list. You can click on virtual user where you can actually select your particular role and click on OK. Now, as you can see, you can move or you can transfer your access from one particular user to another in the users list. Let's go to the transactions option. Here you have the list of the transactions which happens during your execution of the policy and your operations. But make sure that these policies or transactions are not executed on Hedera. It's just your local, as just to give you an idea of how many transactions are performing on your operations. So these are your artifacts, which means you will have all the list of VCs, VPs, DIDs been created during your execution. You can see in the artifacts option. IPFS, you have the list of IPFS you can view here during your execution, but again, these are all just local. None of them are executed or moved to Hedera. Now, to get more information on dry run, we have added a detailed description or docs in our docs.hedera.com/guardian. Here we have added a demo guide, so you have each and every step-by-step process of how to run the dry run, how to restart, or how to check the transactions and artifacts. In addition to the demo guide, we have also added all the APIs related to dry run in our docs. Now let's look at the second ticket, which is 884, schema creation, set field name as field or index. So schema creation, set field name right now, by default, the fields of schema are by defaultly created. You cannot customize it. So in order to solve that, we have created a new tab, which is called advanced. So by default, we had only the simplified tab where you can just say description and the field type, selection of the field type, and the mandatory required field or allow multiple answers field. Now you have an advanced option where you can actually customize each of your schema field by schema field key and the schema field title and the description. So that was a demo for Sprint 18. Now let's look at Sprint 19 and the issues that we'll be tackling in Sprint 19. So in Sprint 19, we committed to 10 story points, in which includes 1064, queuing system workers for interacting with IPFS, and Hedera 1048, 1112, 1114. We'll also be looking at some of the bugs which the community will be raising off. So talking about the upcoming releases, our last release was on Tuesday, July 26, 2022. Our next release will be on Tuesday, August 31st, 2022. So there are multiple ways to reach out to us. You can reach out to us on GitHub. You can submit policy requests, enhancements, or if you find some bugs, please go ahead and mention those bugs with us so we can get our team on that. Also, if you haven't joined our Discord, come and join our conversation. It's at hedera.com/Discord. And when you get there, search for Sustainability Channel, or feel free to reach out to us directly if you have some policy requests by emailing us at info@envisionblockchain.com or through visiting our website at www.envisionblockchain.com. Thank you. Have a good day.